Hello. This is just a reminder that an inequality is a statement between two expressions using one of the symbols below. So you're going to see these symbols. We can graph a one variable inequality on a number line using open circles and closed circles. We are going to focus on this and the thing that looks like this today. All right. Solving inequalities is super duper similar to solving equations. There's just one little extra piece, which is in that red and then that big bold. I forgot to do that. Okay, sorry. So we'll talk about that. All right. If you multiply or divide on both sides by a negative, that's the piece that I forgot to highlight in red. All right. So we're going to start by drawing a line through our sign. Doesn't matter that it looks like it's not an equal sign. That's fine. That's not a big deal. What we are focused on more so is the fact that it's where our equal sign should be. So same thing that we've been doing for the past couple weeks. This is what I want to get alone. So I minus 7 on both sides. That goes away, giving me 4x. 11 minus 7 is 4. Sorry, keep my sign. Sorry, so used to that. Divide by 4 on both sides. So x less than 1. Again, the only difference is this weird sign in the middle instead of an equal sign. Other than that, it is the same exact thing. So what I want you to do is try example number 2, and then we will talk about number 3. Welcome back. So we should have added 2 on both sides. That goes away. I have 3x. This is greater than or equal to, and this is 8 divided by 3. And that's okay that it's a fraction. Just leave it as a fraction. There's nothing wrong with that. Again, I'm just taking that sign with it. There's nothing wrong with that. All right. So now, here is where it gets different. So again, you're going to start by solving it the same. We are going to add 1 on both sides. That goes away. I got my negative 4n. I got that. And then this is negative 36. Here is where things change. When I divide by a negative on both sides, key words here. When I divide by a negative on both sides, this sign in the middle is going to flip. So this is now going to be n. This is going to be positive 9. This sign now flips directions. Before it was facing the negative 36. Now it is facing the n. Okay? Now, the reason that this is important to note that it's on both sides is because a problem like number 4. We would subtract 6 on both sides. We got 3x greater than or equal to negative 18. Divide by 3 on both sides. You might say, oh, well, we need to flip the sign because we have a negative, Ms. Sherman. No, it is only when you do by a negative on both sides. So this sign is still going to stay in the same direction that it was. All right. I want you to try number 5 and think about, does the sign need to flip? Welcome back. So we should have minus 10 on both sides. Negative 6x. This is going to be 30 divided by negative 6. Oh, you divided by negative on both sides. So x is greater than or equal to negative 5. Okay, sign flipped because I divided by a negative on both sides. One thing that we're going to add in today is going to be word problems. So, members of the Science Club are selling coupon booklets for that much as a fundraiser. They hope to exceed the amount of money they raised last year. How many more coupon booklets must the club members sell to achieve their goals? Yep, you can't do 6 because you don't have enough information. So sorry, my bad. All right, the jazz band needs to raise at least $600 to travel to an upcoming competition. The members of the band have already raised $350. They sell calendars at $8.50 each. How many calendars would they need to sell to exceed their goal? All right, so we have, if you think about what we did last week with our word problems, right? We have 8x plus 350. They need to raise at least $600. So could that be more than $600? Yes, so this needs to be bigger. Could they raise $600? Yes, so we're going to put a line underneath. And then you just solve like normal, right? Divide by 350 on both sides. 8x. This is going to be 250 divided by 8. Sign is not changing. And I need to know what that equals because Ms. Sherman does not do well with that. And that is 31.25. So about 31